What's up, guys? I'm Chris Trexmore,
I'm Jordan.
and you're watching Kingdom Hearts 1, or
All
Green
right.
Team Plays Kingdom Hearts 1. Are you good to go? You know, I
Yeah.
definitely looked at the number of episodes we had, and then I just didn't pay attention at all.
No.
Yeah,
So I think plan of action
plan of action.
is I'm gonna go buy more potions
Okay.
and ethers to give to Donald and Goofy, and we'll give it one more shot.
Let me actually here. Let's do this. This is I'm gonna die immediately because I haven't played
Okay.
in forever, and
Do you want to save so we have the? Just go ahead and save since we've made it to top 10 now.
have we leveled up at all? I think we got one.
one.
So, I love how you have your backup save of your old profile. Are you ever going to go back and play that now that we've done this one?
Probably not.
Because it's on normal mode, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the exact same setup as this
Yeah.
one. Only I chose staff and gave up sword. 10th, so you only have to do the last 10 seeds.
Yeah, and we get to skip the Hades fight. I'm
Yeah.
so glad that they do that.
Oh, if we had to fight Cloud again. I wish it was easier to choose which thing you were going to lock onto.
Yeah, especially in the beginning.
Because, like, if during that beginning part I could just lock onto the invisible and then just jump at him and combo him. Yeah, I think that spinning one is Hurricane. The one that looks like Kirby's side B in the air.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's good because, like, you can do that as you're falling and then just jump and hit him again.
Yeah. So I'm playing the game now, Jordan. Now it's your job to be entertaining.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Now you're in the hot seat, the hotter seat. Now, you know, if I die, oh no, this is a rare chance for you, Jordan. You actually get to berate me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get to make fun of you for being bad at Kingdom Hearts.
It's a shame I'm not bad at Kingdom Hearts.
We'll see.
I mean, I also have the advantage of you know, going in.
At a higher level,
Please, one level.
to be fair, I started this at 49, and
Yeah.
you're now 53.
So I mean, I'm the same level you would be if when you played through this. But you know, I have more not HP mana.
Yeah. And you also got to watch me fight it, so you know what does and doesn't work.
Please, you think I pay attention?
Well, you're listening to me in that work, in the fact that works.
To
Yeah.
what? Bro, I'm just mashing the X button.
You trying to die?
Yes.
Do you want me to play again?
No. You're doing a great job, Jordan. I really appreciate you.
Hey, you know?
I'm so glad that at least these things didn't get like 5 more health bars. 'Cause that would be
Jeez, I would.
obnoxious.
Oh my god. I also like that we don't have. Oh god, I can't remember his name. The hunter
What hunter?
from.
Oh, Clayton?
Yeah, Clayton.
Yeah.
Clayton.
Healing it.
Healing it and forcing you to knock out Clayton first before you knock the lizard out
Yeah.
was really dumb. 7 seed. You know, now you're gonna do this the right way and actually hit it with a full combo. So I've gotten over being sick, but I'm still coughing a lot because pollen
Allergies,
in
yeah.
Georgia.
Yeah. I've been coughing a lot too.
It's
And then
miserable.
we've cooked out like twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah.
Had three different times where people came over. Dude, Perch has left my house at like 3 in the morning all 3 times.
I mean, why not?
I mean, me and him would get good practice in.
Yeah. It's definitely good for the growth of everyone involved.
Yeah. I was gonna say Critical's gotten a lot better, a lot faster.
Yeah. Because watching him play, he would play in tournament, and then maybe he'd get some friendlies in.
Yeah.
But I felt like he never really asked questions, and he got discouraged very fast.
Yeah.
And that's that's always a shame to see from people, like to get
There
discouraged.
are also a couple of people that he plays against that just really tilts him.
Who was it? Like he lost to K. Rool. Like he got 3-stocked by K. Rool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he definitely got tilted playing Project Angel.
Yeah. I can see that from Project Angel though. He has a very aggravating way he plays.
Yeah.
He's a homie though. Like I've known him for years. It's always nice to see him come out. I hope he's doing well. Even if we don't get to see him all the time.
I'm looking forward to all the Macon guys coming back so I can see how many of them I can beat with my Mario.
Yeah. Jordan.
Yeah. I know it's Kingdom Hearts and we're talking Smash.
Yeah.
You want me to talk?
Listen.
It's
I know there's more in your life than Smash Brothers.
It's what's on my mind.
Yeah.
Spring break just ended. I'm not looking forward to actually doing schoolwork again, especially Java.
So, Jordan, I know I've asked,
Yeah.
but I feel like I never pay attention. What's your major again?
Computer programming.
Computer programming.
Yeah. Instead of playing these games, I want to write these games.
So, like, what? So you said you want to write these games. Like,
Yeah.
what kind of games do you want to make? Like, are you gonna be doing RPGs? You want to make shooters, or what's up? Like,
Not shooters. I would probably, at least for my first game, it'd probably be something that was similar to like Pokemon, Legend of Zelda, Final Fantasy, like one of those games.
you ever messed around like RPG Maker?
No, but I did mess around with a program called Yo-Yo Games.
I'm not familiar.
Yo-Yo Games is very simple. You don't actually have to do any of the coding. It's all building blocks.
Oh yeah, it's what RPG Maker is too.
I'll have to mess around with it.
Yeah.
Because I definitely wanted to make a similar game to Pokemon before.
Yeah. Do you have like this grand overall story you want to tell, or you just kind of wing it, or what's up?
For the first one, I want to make a game that works.
Yeah, that's always
So it'll probably be like my first game will be something very much like a Pokemon meets Kingdom Hearts Coliseum, where it's just you have a team and then there's a set bracket that you fight against, just so I can make sure everything works properly.
Yeah.
And then like obviously like you could walk around for sign-ups and everything to choose different ones so that I make sure I get movement and all of that stuff right. It's kind of unfortunate that Pokemon ROM hacks are frowned upon, because I would definitely love for a Pokemon game where I got to make the region layout and gyms.
I mean, they're frowned upon, but
And I think the biggest issue is selling it,
Yeah.
distributing it.
was that what Uranium was doing? Is that why they got the cease and desist, or was
Uranium?
it something else? Yeah.
I think they got the cease and desist because they called it Pokemon. That's literally it.
Yeah.
If you call it Pokemon, then
Well, yeah. I mean,
They'll tell you to
that
stop.
makes sense, but like I didn't know if they were doing something super specific that got the attention of the Nintendo people.
they got big.
Yeah.
It just became a big game. And I don't even think theirs was a ROM hack. They wrote theirs from the ground up.
Yeah.
Like they should have just not called it Pokemon. But
Yeah. They
if
literally
did-
could have called it anything else.
Yeah, but if they didn't call it Pokemon, then it wouldn't have caught on.
Yeah.
That's the big problem.
But yeah, that's that was the problem. That's why they got the cease
Yeah.
and desist. So, but like
I kind of like the idea of it though.
Yeah. And I mean, I haven't personally played a lot of ROM hacks. I've watched a couple because I remember like I used to watch a lot of the PokeTubers. Like,
Yeah.
I watched like Naranja, which was like just the Orange Islands,
Yeah.
a ROM hack, and then I can't remember what they called it. I think it may have just been like Pokemon Indigo Plateau, where it was just the first season of the anime, and it was really cool.
Pokemon Ash Gray.
That may have been it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Pokemon Ash Gray. Because like it actually does the whole like you steal the bike from Misty
Yeah.
and
Because
run away
like
from Spearows.
Because Yellow, I mean, yeah, you get the Pikachu, but it's not as close to the anime as people originally expected when it first came out.
It was still fun.
Yeah.
Because you could get all 3 starters without needing to trade.
Yeah. Even though I think there was something with the starters, like they were nerfed somehow. Like their stat growth wasn't quite as full as it could have been, but yeah.
You know, you can also just attack there, and it'll clank with all of the lightning. But yeah, I've wanted a region layout based off of. I get Sword and Shield is based off of Britain, like that's obvious, especially during during the Industrial Revolution. But I wanted one similar to that, but based off of Europe as a whole, instead of just like one country in Europe.
Yeah, instead of just like the England or the France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had actually, it was a question that that Smooth found, and we posed it to him, me, like his brother. If you could be a gym leader, which gym would you be like of the 8? Would you be an early gym, or would you be like the last one right before the Elite Four? So it's what gym, what type would it be, what would your team be? And then Thomas actually took it one step farther, and he actually designed the layout of his gym and what the inside was. And his gym was like the 4th gym you fought, so it was a mid gym, and it was a bug gym, but the inside was a rainforest, so that fire wouldn't hurt him because it would forever be raining during battles.
Oh, that's broken.
And his lead Pokemon I think would be a Heracross still, so like flying would still obliterate him.
Yeah.
But you couldn't just roll up in there with a fire starter and use flamethrower on everything and win.
So, since you bring it up, what was your answer?
Mine was a rock gym, but instead of being the 1st gym like it always is, it would be the 8th gym. And the layout would be like you walk in, and it's kind of like, it would look kind of like Diglett Cave. How you walk in, it's just that little room with a ladder.
Yeah.
Only it's like a minecart, and you walk up to it, and you like press A on the minecart, and your character gets in, and it goes down a track into the mines, and like you get stopped at different levels and stations, and you have to battle like workers in the mine at each stop. Or like when you get to a certain spot, you have to get out of the minecart and you have to walk over to the next one. You have to battle trainers along the way. So like each stage of it gets farther and farther underground, and it ends with you walking up to somebody sitting at the bottom of the mine, and you wake him up, and his team it's 6 Pokemon instead of like stopping at 5 like the games do. And his team are mostly just like rocks, so he's got Onix.
One of the worst Pokemon
right.
ever.
But it's gonna be an Onix with like Iron Tail and Dragon Breath, so it's not like or Dragon Tail. Golem. I don't know the later generations, so I can't think of as many. But it's gonna be mostly like rock types or the typical rock ground. And then after you beat his team. And his signature Pokemon is an Aggron. Once you beat him, it goes to a dialogue box where instead of him congratulating you and giving you the TM, he tells you that he's not the only gym leader and that he has a twin brother, and then that you have to battle him to win. And then the wall like shakes and falls down behind him, and his brother walks out, and then you have to battle his brother immediately afterwards.
That would suck.
And his brother's team is a lot more the like special type, so it'd be like Cradily, Armaldo. He still has an Aggron because that's their favorite. That's like been their favorite Pokemon since they were little kids. So they both use an Aggron, and so you have to fight 12 Pokemon back to back.
Yeah. I can't remember what the name is, but it was like in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I think it's like the Winnestrate family where you get.
Oh yeah, 5 battles in a row.
Yeah, the Matra Brace with no break.
Yeah.
And it's like one of the hardest battles in the game, just because you don't get to heal or anything.
Marshtomp still makes it pretty easy. The only thing he doesn't just body is the Shroomish. I say Marshtomp because I never have a Swampert by that point. I feel like it'd be a unique gym layout, and because it's rock type, it's still not overly hard. Because especially by the 8th gym, you should have a counter to rock. Half of the types counter rock.
Yeah.
But I actually taken it like farther and had started to work on what all 8 gyms would be, and I never finished it, but I want to. Maybe that could be a Let's Play one day, and we just won't call it Pokemon.
No, well, I mean, yeah, that'd be really cool if you ever finish a game. We could play through your game,
Yeah?
and I'll play through, and you can talk about like a lot of choices you made. I don't.
Obviously, that's way down the line.
Yeah. But like me and James have been, and mostly James has been doing this podcast where he's been interviewing like a lot of the indie devs.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cool.
Hey, let's go, Rock Titan. He still looks just as ugly.
Yeah.
Oh, more health bars. Why do you get 1 tech point?
Just for hitting him?
Yeah.
Because he's a rock man.
Oh yeah, steel beats rock. You're right. So clumsy. Is this fight not overly hard?
Jesus, jump! Stop gliding.
Is this another fight similar to the Behemoth? You just have to hit him a lot, but it's not overly tough.
Yeah. I definitely wasted a lot of time gliding instead of jumping.
Yeah. It happens. And we'll have beaten Hades Cup today. Unless you really choke.
I will be amazed. Because again, this is not a hard battle. I mean,
Jesus!
it does a lot of damage.
You
but-
lost half of your health bar.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like our health bar is almost as long as Goofy's now. Like, it's
Uh,
not quite as long, but
yeah.
it's not far off.
Like,
But getting stomped on, man.
yeah. Like, look at how much time you have in between its attacks. It's so slow.
The Ganondorf approach.
Yeah. I hit you twice and you die. Unfortunately for me, you can heal in this game.
Oh god, could you the Ganondorf Wii Fit matchup?
I mean, you don't heal that much in Smash, but
Yeah, you'll have to show me RPG Maker, and I'll have to look at that.
I'm pretty sure you can just Google it. I don't know if it's still around because there's a thing that like my friends were doing in like middle school. So
Yeah. I mean, it could still be out there, but if I could get one of those, then I'd definitely be down to start working on one. Especially if it's got like the building blocks like, hey, I want my character to move up, so I just input the up command for
Yeah.
a key.
yeah, and it's super simple and you can like hide items and stuff. like,
Yeah.
all over the place. And you can get more in depth into it than I probably did. Because I imagine, you can get like if you have someone doing sprite art for you, you can do custom sprite arts and stuff like that. I just kind of went with like the stock stuff, and I didn't
Making
have
sprites isn't overly hard anyways.
I didn't have like this like giant story I hadn't planned or anything like that.
You were just messing around with this like, ooh, look,
Yeah.
I made a game.
Yeah.
I feel ya.
I think I
mean-
spent like an hour on it, and then it was like 5 minutes of gameplay. I was like, oh, this is really hard.
I mean, that's definitely where it starts, though. Like,
Yeah.
nobody takes on, hey, I'm going to make a game with 40 hours of gameplay for the story.
Like first game.
Yeah, and again, it's called RPG Maker, so I mean you're kind of forced into the RPG genre, but I feel like RPGs are a very good starting place. They're never overly complicated, and you don't have to worry too much about game mechanics.
And we are the champions!
Yay! So you remember when you said you're gonna make fun of me for sucking Jordan?
You won.
What's this? I'm the best.
Yeah, you won.
It was looking a little bit dicey when we got to like the 8 Invisibles part. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's when you died. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes you just gotta keep swinging.
Well, the problem was I was trying to, like, carry him one at a time around the outside, and I would try and start it and tech one of the other Invisible's sword, and then I'd get hit by, like, four of them.
Yay! We got your trophy, Jordan.
Yay!
Yay! That's funny. Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, Donald's slightly better now.
Trinity Limit. I don't know what it does, but I don't care.
About to
Alright.
find out.
So there's one more thing I want to do.
Okay.
I don't think it should take long.
All right.
But we'll find out if it does take long. If this ends up being like a 30-minute video, it took longer than I expected.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like every once in a while having a 30-minute video is not terrible.
But you know, a couple back-to-back is a different thing. All right, there we go.
What?
I don't know which one is the one I want. I'm pretty sure it's this one,
We'll see.
because I'm pretty sure the other one is Sephiroth.
Drop Sephiroth in.
Okay, yeah, this is fine. So this is the battle that I thought was unlocked, but you don't get it until
After you beat the Hades Cup.
Yeah.
Ice Titan.
Yeah.
And I
'Cause-
don't, I'm
'cause
glad
this-
you're playing this one because I don't remember. I don't know how to play this one.
All right. This is one of the easiest boss battles in the entire game.
Okay.
You can literally play it with one hand.
Is it just teching things?
All right. Once he stops doing that. All right. Fire. Come on. Oh, I missed.
Oh, you just tech all those?
Yeah. Alright. He's not. No. Alrighty. He's
And that's just the whole way you beat this, is you just tech all 5 of those back at him?
Yeah.
Jeez, those do a lot of damage. You're going to die.
Nah, I'm good. He won't give me the one I want.
Is it the 5 that shoot straight at you?
Yeah. Ah. Alright. He's being a pain in the ass.
Swap sides, see if that makes it better. No, you're going to die. Well, you kind of have to have both hands on the controller.
Not as easy as I thought it was gonna be, because again, he wouldn't do the thing. Because there's a way where he just, I might be just remembering it wrong, but I could have sworn there was a way where you just stand in the corner and he's just like, all right, I'm just gonna spam this, and he's like, ha, ha, ha.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I cannot skip that. Of course not.
They could have also updated the AI
Yeah.
with the remaster so that you can't cheese it.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the only way to damage it is to either hit it with a spell or the icicles it throws at you, and then he'll take a knee, and then you can run up in a
Gold match.
I don't know if my timing's off or. Motherfucker. Stop. Alright, fine. I'll back up.
You're almost out of magic there.
I can't see. Alright, I'm done. I'm gonna end the episode there.
Alrighty.
And then we can call it, or you can try a couple times. Anyway, I've been Chris Trexmore.
Jordan?
And you've been watching Green Team Plays Kingdom Hearts 1. If you're on live stream, don't go anywhere. If you're on YouTube, we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.